Hey guys, what's going on? Thought I'd do a quick Saturday night video talking about some of the Bullseye trades that happened this last week. So every Monday Jeff Bishop sends out an alert for a particular trade for the week. And this week was pretty pathetic. I'll show you all about it in a minute. But first let me just introduce you to a couple of services or free systems basically that can help you make money if this market is going to continue to go down. So the first one is a free course that lands from thetatraders.com and myself put together. It's basically teaching you how to do these very minimal directional trades. So really basically how to sell options to collect the premium and spreads to minimize your risk, maximize your reward. It's a course that probably would sell for $1,000. I've seen somebody actually sell one very similar for around that sort of price point. This one's completely free. All you have to do is sign up in the description below. You'll see a link that will take you to this page, and you can get more details about what the course entails here on this page and what others are saying about it. So definitely check it out. This is something that if the market continues to drop, or even if it doesn't, then it's something that could really help you make some money over the next few weeks or months. So definitely check this out if you haven't already. It's really cool, so definitely check that one out. The other one I wanted to mention was Brian Bottarelli's Catalyst Cashouts. This is a brand new service. We've only done one trade. I sneaked a small win out of it. It was definitely a difficult one, and basically the contracts reacted very strangely. I would say that's probably not the norm, so it's hard for me to give you a real assessment on this rather than just like looking at their backtesting. But I'll leave a link to my full review here where I'm going to put the different trades as they come out, and also you can find how to sign up for it and watch the videos and things that they've done on it here. I actually interviewed Brian. He was a great guy. Had a lot of good things to say about this particular service and how excited he is about it going forward. So definitely check it out. This is the interview right here that I did with him. Basically, what makes me excited about this is these things don't really depend on the market so much. So basically he's trading catalysts, so government reports in particular. So if you're annoyed at like the FOMC or PPI or CPI, all these different catalysts, or JOLTS, which is the main one that they're doing, the JOLT, if you're annoyed at these catalysts moving the market too much, well, this is a way you can profit from it both ways, whether it moves the market up or whether it moves it down. And in a volatile market, these could be really, really lucrative. So I'm pretty excited about it. They have a sales webinar right here, so you can come to my review page, check that out, and an order form right here. This tells you a little bit more about the service itself. And so it's a trade a week, every single week at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Basically, they're looking for ways to make money using the government major economic data releases so that you can make big profits overnight. So it's pretty cool. So it's really cheap as well, $179 for the year, pretty much nothing. And so I only made like $30 or something on the last one, but it helped pay for some of this price. The last one was strange. The price action was really weird with the contracts. Hopefully that's not the standard going forward, because technically we did see a really good move on the underlying SPY. So it's basically trading SPY once a week, looking at these big government reports in order to just hold something like overnight, maybe a day or so, and just take that profit quickly. And like I said, if the market continues to drop and get more volatile, these things are probably not going to be affected. They might actually be better because of it. So definitely check this out. I'll leave a link for the order form page as well as my full review, which will contain videos like the one down here, along with all the backtesting. So I put backtested results in here, but also videos like the one I did on the very first trade report here, talking about how I made a few percent, but it still was a little surprising because we did have a move down like we expected. I have high hopes for this service though, so I definitely try and get in before they raise the price, because I think this is going to be a really good service. I'm going to keep my results below here, and that's what I've done with Jeff Bishop's system. So basically, for Jeff Bishop, for the last 3 years or something, I've kept a track record of every trade, whether it be in video format or putting just the date and the contracts and things for people to look at, to try and bring a different level of transparency so you can actually go through and look at all the trades, not just the winners, not just the losers. And that's what I aim to do with Brian's Catalyst Cashouts as well, where I'll try and do a video every week summarizing what happened, what we did, and why. And so hopefully there's something to learn from that as well. So I'm excited about this new Catalyst Cashout service. I think it's going to be one of my favorite services. Just have to try and get it honed in a little bit, get iron out some of the details a bit. And I think Brian's working on that right now, so definitely check that out. Again, the link will be in the description below. Alright, so all that being said, Bullseye Trade. So Bullseye Trade I've really given up on, and I know a lot of people have, and it's unfortunate because for a long time this was a staple where every Monday we could basically make something like 50% average. And this was back in like 2021, 2022. And then 2023 came along and things started to get a bit more rocky, and 2024 has been very similar, where either they are big losers straight away or they're big winners straight away, and you can't get either, right? You don't make money on either because the big winners, you can't get in because they take off so quickly and you're scared to chase, or they're big losers and it just goes straight down and you're screwed. So I'm kind of lost a bit of faith in the Jeff Bishop Bullseye Trades service at the moment, and I'm trying not to judge too much right now because the market has really turned over recently, and there's a lot of tension going on in the political world, and so this week's trade, I'll show you in a second, was basically a big loser from what I can see. One thing I'm doing that I do enjoy more is Nate Bear's Profit Surge Trader service, so I'll leave a link in the description to go and check that out as well. Nate Bear is awesome. He's been audited several times by several different companies that show he made basically turned 37k into $2.7 million in just 4 years, which is phenomenal. And he runs his own service called Profit Surge Trader now. It's one of my favorite services. Again, since the market is downturning, a couple of the recent trades have closed for losses, but for the most part these have been winning trades, so it's been pretty exciting. So definitely check out Nate Bear's Profit Surge Trader. It's definitely a better substitute, in my opinion, at the moment for Bullseye Trades. It's once a week like Bullseye, but it comes out maybe Monday at lunchtime, I think 12 Eastern, and it's tend to like just be a little bit better. So I definitely check that out if you get a chance. So this Bullseye trade was sent out on Monday morning last week, and it was RDDT calls, my Bullseye pick of the week. So this is the email that subscribers got. Usually the first half of the email is Jeff talking about the previous week and what happened with that, and then here we go. And he says, love it or hate it as a company this week, my pick is RDDT calls. And so he says RDDT is a very volatile stock, so the options on it are very expensive compared to options on other stocks around the same price level. Keep that higher price and volatility in mind. Personally, I'm not going to trade as big of a trade size as usual. So he kind of knew this wasn't going to work, right? I mean, you can kind of tell. If this trade doesn't work out, I'm keeping a relatively tight stop. If RDT closed under 44, which is below the recent support, then I plan to take a loss on this trade. If things work out, there's quite a lot of upside ahead versus the downside risk. So here we go. He thinks it's going to rebound. So you could see a move to 55 if a rebound starts, and even 63. So let's go to the chart. This is it. This is Monday on the left here, all the way through to Friday on the right here, Friday the 12th of April. So this is Monday the 8th. So you can see the problem here, right? Just straight down pretty much. Maybe you would have gotten lucky and maybe gotten on a bounce here and be like, okay, cool, let's take this trade. But it would have been pretty much just luck. Let's see if you would have stopped out. So first of all, I need to put this on the daily, because remember it's a close below, and so you have to have it on the daily to see if you would stop out or not. It's like here, it's kind of going. Alright, so we have April 8th. Not very many candles to choose from here. Here we go. This is Monday, April 8th right here. So let's look and see what Jeff said to do. So Jeff said close RDDT below 44. So if it close RDT below, so he's actually not saying close it if it closes below, which he normally says. So let's just see what it did. Where's $44 on the chart? So $44. So this is the $44 line, like right here. Just bring this end down more. Move this end down. Trying to drag this dot down. It's not happening. Bring the whole line down. 44. Bring this end up. There we go. Alright, so there's the 44 stop out. This was Monday. So Monday, not too bad. Did we hit the target profit on Monday? Don't know. Let's have a look at what the target profit was. So go to here. 55. So we go back here, 55. Way up here somewhere. So you can see we didn't get anywhere close to the profit zone. So really it just went down and it stopped out down here, which is a shame. Yeah, so unfortunately that one just didn't work out at all. I mean, you can tell from the comments when you look in the dashboard here. So normally I hit on this one. Where is it? Huh, that's weird. There's no comments. They've all been deleted. Never seen that before. So there was comments under here. Let me just refresh this page and see. Let's see. I hope there wasn't anything really bad, so maybe it's just my system bugging out. Let me just log back in and see. Here we go. So Jeff, I think, basically said, yes, I'm out of the Bullseye trade this week for a loss. Unfortunately, I'm still in an option. So I'm still in an option selling trade with my Alpha Hunter service. So yeah. So not very many people took it, or if they did, they're not commenting at all. But basically Jeff took a loss. So really boring trade. I guess it is what it is. SPY is turning down quite significantly. Could be a bit of a pullback here. We're definitely breaking this uptrend, that's for sure. So I'm not judging any systems or services or strategies or traders. They're getting kind of caught in this turnover, because it's when this thing starts to turn, right? That's when people get caught, because they're so used to this long uptrend. When things start to turn down like this quite significantly, they tend to get caught in the turnover. So I'm not saying like it's a bad service or anything. I'm just saying that it's one reason that we could have seen our DDT drop the way it has recently. Anyway, I would definitely check out my other stuff that I put in the description below. I think you'll like Brian Bottarelli's Catalyst Cashouts Live, and I think you'll like Nate Baer's Profit Surge Trader as well. This one right here. So I have a full review on that you should check out if you get a chance as well. I think you'll really enjoy this. So everything I've talked about is in the description below. If you want any more details, I'll also leave my email address in there so you can email me. If you do end up buying Profit Surge Trader by Nate Baer or Catalyst Cashouts Live, all you have to do is send me an email with your confirmation that you purchased it, so I can see that you're a genuine subscriber, and I'll invite you to my Discord channel, which for the particular service, which I found to be pretty useful. We've been discussing all the different trades and things, so it's nice to have an online community for these things. It's unofficial, it's not associated in any way. All it requires is that you actually are a paying member, and you can join the Discord. So hopefully it's helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon.